Hey, there we are.
Yeah, I'm such an idiot. Hi, hello, and welcome. Yeah, I'm a I'm a total dip. We just talked for like 3 minutes without going live because I hit the countdown button. And I was like, all right, sweet, we're getting into
Yeah.
this.
And
My
you
name's Gabe.
folks, you folks missed some gold.
Yeah, dude, I had a good intro and everything, and I just screwed it all up, man. Sometimes you
We were
gotta
halfway through the
start all
episode.
over. My name's Gabe Gambino. I play guitar and sing in Manheim, and I also do the opening guy. And I also do this real show thing. I'm joined by the backstage voice of DCCW and part of the ownership group, Mr. Fernando Gonzalez, and
What's
the broadcast voice and musician, multi-talented ADHD guy. We were talking about doctors and everything. This is Saleh Taylor,
What's happening?
and we're in season 2 now of DCCW, which I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's actually, if I may, it was just the fact that I've been talking with our folks here who had everything set up with ProView Sports Networks, and they were interested in, at the end of our most recent show, if they could start changing the intros and doing everything else, and referring to this as a season 2. And as you may or may not know, because as part of the ownership group, I'm in charge of television production. They gave me the decision to make whether we were going to be season 2 or not on this one. And I was like, absolutely, let's show new beginnings for DCCW.
Well, and after because we had a couple weeks of a break without any episodes, and also we had such a good ending to the season 1. I think that it was totally appropriate.
Hot
and
stuff.
As you all know, we had that Weasel Thunder. He's now our heavyweight champion, and oh well. We got so as we all know, like the last episode ended with the ladder match, but we're gonna get into that here in a minute. Lots of stuff going on. We got December 15th coming up at Explora, and that's that's Thunder the Thief. That's Duke City Warriors. Thunder is a thief.
Explorer.
But yeah, December 15th we got Explora. We're gonna have a show for the kids, man. It's gonna be sweet.
Oh,
we got a bunch of surprises going on there. I heard jolly old Saint Nick might show up.
I'm pretty excited about that, honestly, because I helped help facilitate his journey from the North Pole coming down this way.
Oh wow,
that is quite the task. So television production and being a middleman, making sure that we get old Jolly Saint Popo Jisho back into the. I appreciate you, man.
Oh yeah, no, it was well. The thing was, we had a couple of crossed wires. Was Popo Gijo was calling in asking if he could come through. Jolupuki was in on it from Finland, and it was like nobody here speaks Finnish, not a single person in Albuquerque, and it's just going to be super weird.
I want to know. Hit the comments if you know anybody who speaks Finnish. I don't even know of anyone. Like I grew up in California, like a lot of multinational people there.
Yeah, no, all the Finns in the comments, please weigh in.
Yo, don't talk about my warrior princess like that, man. She was brave for coming out, man. She was brave.
Well, as you could have seen from our most recent episode of DCCW, her injury may very well have been completely legit, as she took it upon herself to have Charlie 50 rough me up during the interview instead of doing it.
Oh man,
that was so funny.
It was uncomfortable to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
So one of the funniest things to me for like comedy with on cameras is something that happens off frame, in frame, off frame. Those are some of my favorite things. I lost it watching that.
For a little bit of the inside baseball here. We always go over what our segments are going to be, just so you can see a little bit of a goofier side of the heels, for doing this. And honestly, talking to Charlie 50 and Veronica and seeing them crack up when we discuss our ideas for
They're
what
so
we can do.
giddy. They're so giddy.
I love, like, whenever I've got to do the interview stuff and seeing the wrestlers know that it's going to get silly is one of my very, very favorite things in this job.
Oh my God. Yeah. I love I love the way that, because it's like, if, we talk about a lot of behind the scenes stuff here, but like the crew from Texas are some of the most fun people at these shows. Like, they're just so happy and passionate about this.
Yeah, it's really, really cool to see, just because, we're all on the same page on a lot of stuff, and we're all working together to make sure that our respective promotions are doing well, just because, and shout out to SPCW, by the way. They are awesome.
We love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about as close as we can get on that one.
Yeah, we got DCC dub. They got Spuswa.
Yeah.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Fred Slow. He gave me the misprinted DCCW beanie.
I want that so bad. That's so nice.
I'm desperate to make it a thing. So
limited
hit up Fred
edition.
Slow. Hit up Fred Slow. Tell him you want the limited. You want that rare hat. It's the only one.
Now,
all kinds of misprints.
Yeah, I want the misprinted man-high shirt with the upside down astronaut.
Yeah,
that'll be dope.
Oh yeah, we got a new DCCW. So we have like our, we were like, we need like a main thing, and so we always had the Spaceman logo. So now we're dropping the shirt where the Spaceman's got the heavyweight title around his waist.
Okay,
that's dropping at the December 30th show. If you check out our Instagram, it's on there.
I need to switch your merch guy, man. Dang.
abqdukes.com, baby.
Oh yeah.
We need some for sale gigs, for sale merch, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, this is actually super cool. And by the way, Gabe, who was it that came up with the design for that new shirt?
For what? For the new one?
Yeah.
We were talking about that. Doing the, I think that was you, Fernando.
For the
what? Was that a humble brag, man?
That was not my intention.
Props to the guy who made that happen.
Who was the creative visionary who brought this?
Who made that happen? Who made that happen?
Yeah. No, yeah, we were like, I was like, dude, it'd be cool to have some cross. The first one I came up with was the cream of the crop one. I was just watching old wrestling promos, dude. That shirt, so cool. That shirt is like, it's, the last at this show, there was like 5 of those shirts out in the crowd.
Yeah,
including you, Fernando.
Oh yeah, no, I made it a point after I acquired my man-high shirt to wear that, and I got the pink sunglasses to be able to keep color coordinated, and everybody just thought that was a super sharp looking shirt. I wear it out in public, and people are like, "What the hell is that?" And it's like, let me tell you a tale, folks. But yeah, it is a super good looking shirt. Everybody thought it was good. So, it's very, very nice. You kept it in your car, so it smells good. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Smells like French fries.
Smells like French fries, but more importantly, it smells like success.
Yeah, that's right. All right, you guys, should we dive into this episode?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and get that started and make sure that
we're still live, right?
I knew it.
We're almost 10 minutes in, buddy.
All right. Previously on.
Yep.
Oh man, I can't even. I can't do that like you.
And you know what? The amount of times you if there were raw footage of the amount of times I would be reading this, because this one right here was almost 2 minutes of uninterrupted talking. I wasn't able to take a break. I wrote the script out for all of this, and the amount of times you would hear me flub a line and then just start cursing before I started over.
I need to hear those. We need to keep those, and those need to be available soon. Previously,
on the blooper reel.
Mother beep beep beep. Who wrote this beep beep script? Beep. I want to hear that. I want to hear
And
those
the
reels.
hilarious, and you know what? The best part about it would be the fact that I wrote all of the script, so I would just
And it's just you in the booth. It's just you. It's just you at
just
home.
me cursing myself out. I'm
You're like,
my
who
own.
wrote this garbage? I can't work with this.
Who was this idiot?
This guy, who did that too? The brains behind that. Another
Oh,
humble
man.
brag.
Man, they did it. So Pro did a great job on this one of like getting all the highlights of that match in here.
Oh yeah, they are incredibly talented at being able to put all of this stuff together. But yeah, shout out to Alden. He's the guy who is doing all this stuff. He and the ProView crew really do go out of their way to make this stuff look so good. I mean, look at that shot right there with Thunder taking the title while the crowd just
What a jerk.
Hey, love you, Thunder. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Love you.
and and the crowd just we had to do a little bit of muting on that one because wow, that was the crowd was salty for this one.
So I'm going in dry.
Oh,
I haven't watched this episode yet. Look how sharp you are, Saleh.
Yeah.
oh man, that's my laundry day suit too, man.
Yeah. No, the combination, the formal tie and the denim are really an unbeatable combo right there.
The Southwest, baby. Went in the Southwest, you know.
Yeah,
I
it's a New Mexico tuxedo.
Exactly. I'm like, when I left and I came and when I left to LA and all that stuff, I was like, man, I'm falling into this denim thing, man. This feels right. And oh yeah, because I've been in New Mexico for about 17 years, man. It just fell
You're
right
like a
into it.
Samoan mafia boss, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
I look hungry actually and well fed at the same time. What the
I think that's just determination.
Oh man, look
to
at
do
this.
the best job.
Look at this handsome guy. So I
Whose
did.
idea was this? Whose idea? Who greenlit this? This is one of the most brilliant, insane, idiotic, brilliant things I've ever witnessed.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take so much credit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100% on this one.
Oh man. So this guy, so he had seen us play. Oh my god. He takes his hat off to reveal the sweatband. And this man Condard.
Condard? Is that his handle name?
Yeah, Condard.
Is he Finnish? Is he from Finland?
He's just
Condard,
just getting started.
Condard, like single-handedly, he composed. So he did it with graph paper. He said it took him 30 hours to compose this version of the national anthem.
He killed it.
Yeah,
dude, he was great. I'm gonna see if I can unmute this for.
He did this.
He wrote it. He did it. I'm gonna see if I can turn him up here. just give you a little.
I need a copy of this, man. Now I got it. Damn it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Yeah, that was.
What's
that
up,
really
Mr.
was
Happy?
something.
Yo.
Oh, hey.
I heard Mr. Happy got a little bit swarmed last night at the concert, at the local show.
Really? Why? It's not like he has a particularly stand-outish appearance or anything.
Please tell me, Mr. Happy, please tell me you went to the show in Gimmick, man. Please tell me you went to the show in Gimmick,
like, I don't get why people keep recognizing me. He's like in full clown makeup.
Yeah, in
those Jezebel pants.
Circles. Yeah, in different social circles. Yeah, just clown cognito works with some folks, but not with him.
Oh man,
dude. So this version of the national. So actually, we had your dear friend Fernando.
Yeah.
So we had somebody had to pull out because of COVID.
Go on.
And so Condard here, he was hitting me up all the time, and he's like, "Hey, I got a Game Boy version of the national anthem." He went into like the software. I don't know how it works, but he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this. I would like to do it." And I was like, "You know what? I'll try and get you on it." And so the day before the show, I made the call. Was like, "All right, let's get him." And Fred lost sleep over it. It was
You did.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole time that was happening, Fred and I were looking at each other. He's like, what did we just, what is going on? What? I was like, this is amazing. What made it even
I
better?
called him. I called him the morning of the show, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on, dude?" And he's like, "I don't know. Are you losing sleep over maybe possibly having a Game Boy guy do the national anthem?" I was like, "No."
Oh,
So he was nervous, dude. To be honest, but I'm glad because he made me look good.
Yeah,
this was the show like shortly after Veterans Day, right?
Correct. Yeah, this was
We had
a few
veterans
days
in the
afterwards.
crowd staring at Fred, and they're like, "All right, okay, this is happening."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. And by the way, I would like to point out that I looked damn sharp in that man high shirt.
You did, dude. You look great. Eliza Hayes she's nothing bad to look at either.
Oh no, not at all. Everybody has agreed that she is a particular smoke show being able to do this stuff here. And also an absolute sweetheart behind the scenes too.
We love her. She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's so sweet, and I'm loving watching her journey because uh, uh, she posting every day about her fitness, her goals, and her journey, and she's honest about it, and I'm forever rooting for her, inspiring me to do a push up or at least half of one or start a push up. I might take a nap while I'm down there. Who knows? But she's inspiring me to try.
Oh yeah, very nice, man. Good stuff. Oh,
Just want to point out this comment here.
Yeah.
Also,
tell him.
Yeah.
Tell him. Oh, why'd you have to balance that out with it?
Yeah, a little bit of a.
Our comments are going crazy right now. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for popping in, guys. So we got Adam Merrick here on the stage, but this was the first episode of the last live show. So we're getting started. We did Condard. Yeah, I don't.
Still very good.
I'm Mr. Happy. I don't think I go out of gimmick even when I try. He just
yeah. The gimmick is on the inside with Mr. Happy.
Yeah, and he's always free. Dude, everywhere I go, man, I've got the Freebird guys up in the comments here.
By the way, Matthew Robles walking to the ring right now with his MC Hammer pants too. I'm so excited.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He wore his dad's suit.
Fred was like, I could tailor another suit from the bottom of his pants.
I appreciate his. It's just the fact that you got to appreciate his adherence to character, wearing suits. Where if you've seen this man outside of the El Rey, he has.
I don't know if we should. I don't know if we should break it, but the outfit he wore when he showed up when he got to Albuquerque.
Oh no, we've discussed that the Hannah Montana shirt.
He was wearing a full-on Hannah Montana shirt. It was like tucked into his jeans.
It was tucked in. Please tell me he had a belt on too.
Dude, he just walked in. He had his little bag on. He was like, "What's up, fellas?" Like, is that Miley and Hannah on the same shirt?
Mind's blown all across the arena.
Yeah.
Never seen them in the same room, but on the same shirt. Things are connecting.
I want him to wear his Kiss jumpsuit that he wore. Like he got a whole entire tracksuit with Kiss stuff on it.
Yeah, he's a man.
He did. What's that?
He's a man of many fandoms outside of this. Yeah. Like you got to appreciate that.
He's still posting about that Kiss show. There's Simo, dude. What's up,
Simo? That's our girl right there.
Oh, we love you, C. Oh my God,
Albuquerque legend.
Yep.
Getting Simo riled up like that is one of my favorite things. It's like, and Simo made the thumbnail of this episode, I believe.
Yeah. No kidding. She was front and center on that one. That was awesome.
Dude, she was going hard in the crowd.
Yeah.
I think like if Simo would have stand up, she would have probably stood up. Nose to
Taller than
nose
most
to
of the
Matthew
wrestlers.
Robles.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it would have been. She would have been like eye to eye with Chewie for these ones. She is a tall lady, and she's
I
such a cool human being.
I love Simo so much, and a
Yeah,
powerhouse of a singer musician, like
seriously.
a powerhouse. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, no, she's just one of those all the way around. It was like it's not just our performers here at DCCW; it's also our fans who are just they weave the richest tapestry of talent here. But again, we're Albuquerque, we're used to being underrated at that sort of thing.
But we love it, baby.
Perpetually.
Yes,
Very much so.
perpenum. Yes, very much.
Also, if you check out the Duke City Warriors page on Facebook, her last interview was with yours truly. Talked
That's
about
right.
Manheim.
Right.
Talked about my my friendship with Fernando and Saleh and all the guys in the all the guys in the roster and everything.
You mentioned me on another podcast. I got to send you a invoice soon.
Yeah, and I am actually currently in the middle of conducting or rather having an interview conducted on me with Duke City Warriors. So that'll be coming out in before too long, let's just say. But thus far, I hope it'll be a little bit of an in-depth look at the sort of stuff that I'm bringing to the table as well.
I don't feel left out at all. Thanks a lot, Duke City Warriors. Yeah, it's great. I'm glad to hear you two got a lot going on.
They can only do it one at a time, my friend.
That's right. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's really good.
So if you like novels, if you like reading a lot, you can read my interview.
Read. I don't read scripts. Scripts read me.
Oh, and as you can see in the background on the screen here, we've got the flashes going on in the background, and the unfamiliar strains of Rule Britannia playing, much to the crowd's confusion.
Over and over. It's a live show, baby. Things happen, but we keep pushing. But I still loved it that like the crowd was still like, all right, something's happening. Okay, something's happening.
As they get more and more confused as there's about to be an entrance that has been preambled to absolute death by Matthew Robles. And oh my goodness, one of my favorite things
it's Champion himself
about Le Champion is the tiny championship belt he made for Wrench.
For the wrench, yeah, for Wrenchy. And a tiny
belt,
robe too.
Tiny cape. Yeah.
for ours, baby.
What a dick.
It is, oh man.
So speaking of which, if you guys haven't heard the announcements, he will be defending his title on December 30th at the Historic El Rey Theater against none other than Mr. Happy.
Oh,
a fighting champion.
Yeah, this is
so we're going hard for that because we I'm doing Mr. Happy's hair for this event too.
Oh wow. All right. You definitely have that has got to be
it's be championship caliber for sure.
Yeah, I was trying to find the right words for it, but yeah, you got me right there, man. That is going to be a championship caliber cut you're going to be doing for that one.
Are you also doing Thunder's hair too?
With that one, he just gets his invoice drafted, looks at him. You're good. $50.
It's 50. It's like, okay.
Looking like a champ.
The champ's cut, baby.
Yeah, new rule. All champions at DCCW have to shave their heads.
I was like,
so the Michael Jordan,
the Jordan look. Oh man.
Oh yeah. But you can see there that Thunder. It's great to see his persona and the way that he's getting it across as slapping the hell out of the top ropes, by the way. But just him being able to get it across that while he's telling everybody that he could hear the crowd chanting, "Love you, Thunder."
Love you, Thunder. That poor kid was my birthday.
No. I feel bad for the the ProView guys because I don't know if we can air the crowd noise. I don't know how you get around that one.
We had to do a little bit of the opposite of sweetening on this one. We had to do some crowd salting for this one to keep it down.
They were heated.
Oh man, yeah, and it's
some
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
Oh, sorry. Some backstage stuff. So I was back here, when they announced Thunder, and the whole crowd's booing and stuff, and he was loving it. He was taking it in. He was just so into it.
So much so, giving them the half peace sign. I loved it back.
That's fantastic. Yeah, it was one of those where it's like, hey, I think you're number one too.
The other one, the other number one.
Oh man, oh yeah, and Dominus Musque coming out in in my mom's Tuesday Finest.
Yo, I was like, why we got a Latin name? I'm reading off of this. So here's a little revealing behind the curtain a little bit for us.
Yeah.
We asked the wrestlers to give us things that you would like us to focus on. My name is, I trained, my height, my weight, and these are things that help us as much as we know. We want to know from our guys and stuff. And when I got this name, I'm like, who the hell is this? And why is it in Latin? Why?
I was like, dude, is there a I was like, did he flip open an anatomy book? And he's just like, there it is. That's my I hurt my Dominus Musque.
Yeah.
It's right below the latissimus dorsi.
Yeah.
Connected to the gladius minimus.
Yeah. Speaking of minimus, this was not much of a match.
Oh no. The only minimus here was the time.
Poor Dominus, Oh
yeah.
He just gets fed to the wolves all the time.
Yeah, and the champion was only too ready. However, one of my favorite things here was to see the Pop Rocks gimmick. That was absolutely awesome. I was backstage still conducting interviews during this time, and then as soon as I got to see this on television, I was cracking up. Look at that. Just force feeding the champion. Yeah, he got a pop out of the champion for that one.
I think I said during the broadcast, it's like, I hope he doesn't interfere with his Diet Coke he just had behind the scenes.
You did, as a matter of fact. Like, oh man, Sale with the insightful color commentary on that one. Oh yeah, and Dominus, yep, you got that, Duke City Warriors. Dominus is absolutely one strange guy.
I used to see him backstage.
Wow, yeah. Because I had complimented him on his previous look that was somewhere it was basically, what would you say, like unhoused Power Rangers villain for the gray and red that he was rocking. Yeah, and he said, I got 100 of these in my closet, and was like, all right, okay, that is
that is good to know.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said,
look at that. He's got his Peggy Bundy,
yeah,
shirt
he's got that. Yeah, he's got that married with children aesthetic. Coupling it with the fuzzy loincloth, and it was just like, and he keeps candy in it. I was not expecting that.
That part, yeah.
When you got a match at 7:30, but you gotta ask Al to make love at 8:30.
He wears that shirt every day.
Al, are you gonna come to bed?
And the thing that you've got to appreciate is the fact that it is full finger, full length sleeves on that thing. I don't think
there's no hands.
Yeah,
there's no hands.
There's no opening.
Yeah. Perfect. And and of course, as we mentioned, while we're still busy making married with children jokes, the match has ended with an absolutely hammering spear by Thunder for that.
First successful champion.
Yeah.
He made quick work of him, for sure.
Yeah. And
there's Robles yelling at the...
Yeah. giving everybody the business. And you can see too, it was just like he wanted to make sure that he established himself as a fighting champion. And barring
Great
one,
defense.
he was going undefeated heading into the championship tournament versus the totally defeated Dominus Musquet.
So Carlos here says Dominus reminds me of someone. I can't put my finger. He reminds you of nobody.
Nah, not at
Oh,
all.
just
There's nobody
about-
like Dominus.
No,
Dominus
that
is
is
so unique.
There's no other unhinged people with that build on the roster. Okay.
not in the slightest. And yeah, you see, oh man, and just it's he is one of a kind.
You got to
That's-
give him his
that's-
flowers, man. Very, very much. Yes.
Yeah, very much
One of a
so.
kind.
and the dismissive gesture by Thunder at the end there was kind of the cherry
Look at
on top of it all.
With his victory lap right after. I love this guy in the front row with the shirt that
The
says
heel shirt on.
heel.
Yeah.
Like,
And you see Robles going out of his way to slap skins with him. Good stuff.
I'm like, yeah, man. I think
Well,
that's
so
someone
we
in the
made-
MK Army.
You know, me and Saleh went out to the crowd before the doors opened, and we were the guy in the heel shirt was first in line.
Yes.
He had a Matthew Robles shirt on.
Oh,
and he's just like, yeah. And I was like, oh, Matthew Robles, huh? And he's like, he's the greatest.
Oh, and
Oh, here we go.
was
This
one
is
of our
great.
favorite segments.
I
Yeah.
love this. Oh, man.
Man, it gets dark so early now.
Yeah,
It's,
seriously.
yeah, it's way too early to be this late.
Yeah, and
Way
those
too late to
lights-
be this early.
Those lights are blinding. By the way, when I got to do those
I am
interviews.
standing here today.
And just hearing enough of him. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna grow my pepper.
So that was all planned out, and that it is so much fun to be able to do that. We had a spot that actually unfortunately didn't go through for conducting my interview with Charlie 50, where it was going to be Veronica Vega stopping me the way that he did right there, and then when I'm supposed to come back on stage, she was going to push me back on, and I was going to throw myself twice as hard as I did when Charlie was pushing me.
I wish I would have came out, man.
Yeah, with that one, it was just, because I'll be honest, there's a little bit of improvisation that goes on with some of these. We kind of lay down the framework for how we want the interviews to go. But here comes the conclusion. Oh, that's me.
With the glasses.
Shook.
Yep.
Shook.
I love the disappointment in here where you're just like,
Just let's get back to the action. After having gotten roughed up, but it was something that we'd wanted to do for a while. Just the coming up completely serious, glasses askew on my face.
a la Vega.
Oh, there she is.
Ah, that's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, and she's doing.
Oh,
So-
he's got the clap, 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 clap. Yeah.
I'm with it. I support
like
support
that.
this.
Yeah,
I support any
this.
good chant. Any good chant that goes on at the shows. You just find yourself in the middle of it. You know, Tiny Head Tony.
Tiny Tron, man. That's still one of my favorite ones.
yeah,
Tiny
It is.
Trump. Yeah, dude. That was the first, I think the first show that we played in Manhigh, it was the first time we had the Tiny Tron too.
That's beautiful.
And so he's like,
So good.
this is the Tiny Tron. Everybody's just Tiny
Oh,
Tron,
Tiny
Tiny Tron. Going wild.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
I still say
still say
Mr.
it's
Happy.
slower than regulation. Oh no.
It's a good thing we have Fred on the commission.
yeah. We had to pull some strings.
Yeah.
He got wavered in.
Special case.
Instead of the DD waiver, it's the TT waiver.
Yeah, man, the language on that contract, we had to be very precise.
Yeah.
Nothing coming up
Yeah.
short.
Shout
That
out to
insurance
member of the
is cool,
ownership
man.
group, Aaron Burnett, for handling the legalese on that one.
He had to take over that part. Yeah. Let's get this looked at again. Oh man, one of my favorite things while I'm in the broadcast was I'm still finding my groove
Uh-huh.
on this. It's a bit disorienting when with the headset that we have, like I'm speaking and I hear my voice in real time.
Oh
So I
yeah.
have my in-ear monitors, and it's a little bit disorienting. But one of my favorite things to do is to just annoy Fred.
Oh yeah.
It's so
It's so
much
easy.
fun.
And you'll notice we have not had a repeat of you and me in the booth with Fred there.
he was he was a
I haven't
bit
been back, I
perturbed.
haven't been back in the booth since September.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that seat warm for you, baby.
Yeah. No,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they let me do the real shows and stuff.
You're all thin ice as is.
yeah.
But you're killing it, bud. You're killing it.
I'm
Oh,
fighting for my
absolutely.
life out here every day.
100%. While Saleh and I are making Street Fighter references to his match.
Yeah, the Honda from the Hawaii family. I died on that one. Oh man.
Such good stuff. And oh yeah, and as we can see here, Angelica Risk making her DCCW debut, and she honestly ended up being a superstar. Plus, yeah, and you see there, she knows where the camera is at all times.
I feel like she'll always know.
Oh,
Yep. There.
great!
I
She's a
love
great addition, man.
our pro view guys are trying to figure out, do we stay on? Do we stay on this?
It was like, yeah, because you want to be up close, but at the same time, it was just like we're not going to let the pigeons loose just yet.
Like, and also in part in the ear, they're hearing, this is a family show. This is a family show. This is a family show. That's
Dude, she walked out to Tupac's "Hit 'Em Up" too.
yo.
Just
she
really set the stage.
I was still backstage, and as soon as I hear, that's why I beep, and it was just like I turned and looked immediately. It was like, that is some of the most gangster music to be able to walk out to.
I'm all sea walking on the broadcast booth, man.
Yeah.
My west side up.
Fred must have been so annoyed.
Fred was. I reveled in that.
Oh man, so
Like,
good.
who cleared this music? Who cleared this song? Yo, man. You take a risk, man, when you're bringing her on.
Yeah, absolutely. But she honestly
delivered.
knew what she was about. She was absolutely so good at everything that she was doing there. So that being the case, I would like to give folks a little bit of a backstory on this one. And with Angelica Risk, we actually knew each other outside of this well beforehand. And it was just involving my other job, working for Geeks Who Drink, where she was actually one of my quizzers. And it turned out we were mutually wrestling fans together. And little did I know that during the pandemic lockdown that she would go and get trained at the Nightmare Factory.
Oh,
And
that's
boy,
awesome.
did she turned out to be such an amazing wrestler too.
She is killing it. Like, looks really, really, really natural in the ring,
Yeah.
and she knows her spacing. She know like one of the things we keep bringing up that like I'm just really excited about to see performers, musicians, anyone adjusting to the space. This is our ring. We have to have a little bit smaller because of the space, the venue that we're in. When we get a bigger venue, we can expand the ring size, but everyone else just knows, all right, that's the size. You have people that can. I've seen so many other people not be able to adjust. So I'm really proud of our performers who just knows how to work a crowd, how to work the space, how to work the cameras because they know where they're at. And like I'm really really proud, and I'm really happy to see our performers do their thing. And I just can't say that enough.
No, honestly, this was one of those things where just in while I was in the middle of doing my other stuff and stopping to get a refreshing beverage at the El Rey bar, it was really cool to see the fans talking about the fact that they thought that the women's match, this one here that's happening, was honestly one of the best that they'd seen.
Agreed. The man, it's just so good.
Yeah.
So the dresses and team up against Eliza and Mr. Valentino Robbie's pretty bad injury.
The ladies' night out champ.
Yeah. And it's really cool that she's defending her title here, and just almost absolutely an impromptu title defense. I was not informed of this, that she was. I also was not in attendance for the live part, so I did not see her lick the title either.
Yeah, there.
We're losing you a little bit, Gabe, here and there. Your mic, there's something going on.
You guys hear me now?
Here we go. We can still talk. It's a little clippage going on, but this match was actually really fun to watch. The ladies, I think, two different styles of getting ready to throw down.
Yeah, absolutely. This was something that I thought was really, really cool because, also, what I wasn't expecting was the matching color schemes between the two of them. Because I think it's one of you that mentioned, Eliza Hayes clearly visible in the purple, and
if you're wondering which one's which, she's in the purple.
Yeah, she's the one in the purple with the colorful hair.
Oh man.
Yeah, and Angelica giving her the slap across the chest. Oh, and you could hear that. And then Eliza returning the favor, and the fact that Angelica is so good. She sold that chop, threw herself into the air. It was shades of Eddie Guerrero getting chopped by Ric Flair for the first time.
I don't think that was a stell, man. That thing hurt. I felt that thing. Oh God, it was like, dang.
Yeah. No, it's you see some of these folks who are able to just throw absolutely fantastic chops. It echoes so well in the El Rey too. Just sounds awesome. And and Michael Martinez Jones with a question here: how do you pick performers? Well, honestly, it's we have an entire process now. There's certain advantages to working for Duke City Championship Wrestling that, let's just say, make us more desirable in the approach that we take to having wrestlers do this. And honestly, everybody gets their shot, everybody gets a tryout. We obviously, with a show like this where we only do 8 shows or 8 matches a month, we don't have time for everybody. There's not going to be room for everybody. But as you can see, we try to make sure that we get new talent out there as quickly as we possibly can. So stay tuned, folks, because we can guarantee you there's going to be new faces almost at every single show that we do. We're getting out there. And Angelica Risk selling on the ground. Goodness gracious.
Ooh.
Yeah, brutal leg drop from Eliza Hayes. She's doing fantastic. It is good stuff there. Oh man, yep, corner shot, and what is going on with our levels there? Okay, and and here comes Eliza, and she's going for the hip attack in the corner. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for her.
She got pulled out just in time.
Yeah, no kidding. That was a good one, and it looked like she had her work cut out for her with Veronica Vega there providing the repeated assists for Angelica Risk. But yeah, this was such a very, very good match.
To answer your question, also to jump on top with Michael Martinez Jones, how do you pick up performers? Another way they could do a tryout with me, 5 minutes in the ring, which is really easy because I can't even last 30 seconds in the ring. So like it's
could you
get past the whole process? So you're like, all right, let's do 5 minutes.
Right here,
I'm gassed.
It's the real show special, the saddest triangle match you'll ever see.
Just as soon as they get into the ring, as soon as they cross the ropes, you sound like you're right, bro. You're sweating. Like, I just tied my shoes, man.
Yeah, yeah. I remember getting in there for the very first time, and it actually the first time I ever stepped into a ring in my entire life was actually to introduce Gabe for his playing of the national anthem when Man High had their DCCW debut. So
how did that feel?
Honestly, it's one of those things where they say that you never get used to the way that it feels stepping into a wrestling ring for the first time. Because it's one of those where you feel the give and the fact that it's a little bouncy, but then at the same time it's like, oh sure, it's the it's that thing that all that the fans say that or the detractors say that, oh, this has got to be the trampoline. You fall on that thing. No,
I think
not in the slightest. Yeah. Yeah. You want to get your spine shook, throw yourself down on there and see how trampoline-y it is.
Hey, you guys hear me?
There you go.
Hey, Gabe Gambino,
so
the
sorry, you
gorgeous
guys.
one, making his way back to the
Gorgeous.
real
You
show.
say that word. I kept saying Georgius in my. I can't read. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's the Georgius Gorge of
Georgius J.
DCCW.
Gambino.
Jabe Gambino.
I thought it was Gambino this whole time because we've been jamming, man.
You are killing it, my friend. Rejoining us on the show right at the 45-minute mark.
Hey, and look at us. We're back on.
Duke City Warriors asked if I need a towel girl. I could always use a towel girl. I also might need someone with an extra oxygen tank nearby.
Dude, my only towel girl is Ray, my drummer. He literally like at every show he throws a towel my way and he's like, "Hey, you look a little sweaty," you know.
He's like, dab yourself off. You're killing me, bro.
Because you put in work, man.
Mr. Happy did point out. So we have, we're all part of the setup process during the before these shows, and dude, the ring is very real, and
yeah.
There's no secret. Like it's literally metal beams.
Yeah.
Like jet fuel couldn't melt these beams. They're very big beams.
Yeah. Mr. Happy there saying that we've carried boards and was like, yeah, no, with us, we know the ins and outs of putting this stuff together, and goodness gracious, having to tote this stuff for the ring. You know the amount of weight that is going into that. And
that's my shoulder workout for the month.
Ooh.
Whew. Yeah, you and me, Gabe, we've carried chairs, we've carried boards. This stuff
those premium chairs, by the way, premium
and premium $25 chairs.
Yeah, and 25-pound chairs.
Yeah, at least each.
Yeah,
I want to see church boys come on and carry as many chairs as they can.
Yeah, try to get 5 under each arm and have a hernia.
I was telling Turbo Tony and Hobo Hank that I was like, hey, this reminds me of going to youth group in church and trying to impress the pastor's daughter. I don't know if you noticed, but I got 4 in that last trip.
Oh my goodness! If you got 4 with these ones, I would be genuinely impressed, my friend.
I gave you $50.
Turbo Tony can do it, but he's
Oh yeah, but he's a
personal
coach, man. Yeah, hell no, he don't count.
Yeah.
You don't count.
No, we're not going to try to compare ourselves to Turbo Tony. Although, from what I've come to understand, Gabe, that you might be getting a little help from him in the future here.
Oh man, that's going to be a whole show in itself. But I'm pretty excited. I had some great voiceover there.
I have no idea who would be providing voiceover for anything DCCW related.
Previously on Journey to the Ring, Gabe gave up.
So if you guys tune into the YouTube channel here soon, we're gonna start doing a little show together, me and Tony.
Yeah, that's really going to be cool, and and you'll get to see a little bit of behind the scenes stuff for Mr. Gabe Gambino's fitness journey, as assisted by the DCCW equivalent of Barbados Slim.
Oh, Barbados! Did you? That move. Eliza just.
Oh yeah, brutal!
Absolutely crushed her.
Yeah, such good stuff here. They had such a very, very good match together, and you could tell it wasn't anything. This wasn't going to be a quick affair either. They really explored the space of the ring. They really got in a lot of their good stuff. Oh,
great! I love that so much.
Yeah,
dude, she sold that perfectly.
Yeah, honestly,
the deodorant spot. I forgot.
Was this okay? So was this when I think my son was working the bell, and he's our new bell boy for the
right here
promotion.
Oh, so close, but that
Right
seated
there.
drop kick right to
So
the bush. Good stuff.
So I think my son rang the bell right here, and it was a
Or what she did
premature.
the famous her.
Oh yeah.
I believe when Eliza got the famous her in. This
Oh, and there
could
we
have
go.
been this could have been very traumatic for your son, but how has he been?
He is very much my son.
There, that's the false.
And
That was the false bell. Right there.
oh, see, yeah,
Right
see, it
there.
ended up being great actually. Now that
It worked
I'm
well.
watching it, but yeah, I happened to be next to him when this happened, and
Oh man.
to have a 13-year-old boy, he's getting shouted at by a bunch of grown men with like beers in their hands, where they were like, "That was two, you idiot," you know. I was like, "All right, hey, chill."
Yeah, because everybody knows that they never made a single mistake. Their conduct was perfect at 13.
Right. Especially at 13 with a 500-person crowd involved,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Like I told him afterwards, I was like, "Hey, you know, I would not have even done what you know." And I played, I've played for thousands of people before. Like it's one of those things where he's definitely my son because he's like, "Hey, I'm coming back next time," you know.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "I'm coming back and I'm not going to mess up at all," you know.
Well, it's just that much determination for next time. Oh, and giving herself the pat on the back. Shout out Barry Horowitz, by the way.
Well done. Well said. So the
So,
false bell was not intentional, but yeah. So go on, Gabe.
Yeah. It was not. It was not. It actually, but we actually, you know, the broadcast team and you know, everyone did a great job of like, kind of, you know, kind of adding it into the show. You know, making it part of it.
Very much so. It was, it was a good time. And the thing is, it was just like we know how to adapt with everything on the fly. And this was, but regardless, it was scraping the dirt off her boots at the very end there. And boy, she had it was a great job. Eliza Hayes did a fantastic job. Angelica Risk just bringing the fire for her DCCW debut. It was just, you know, the first actual match for this show, and it was such a great way to introduce her to the crowd and an awesome title defense as well.
Hey, don't you downplay Dominus like that.
Nobody was sent out there to lose.
Even when I'm standing, Fred is still as tall as me. This is annoying.
That is just crazy.
That is insane. That dude is too tall.
Yeah, very much so. Oh yeah, and there we that'll wrap up our episode. But yeah, that was fantastic, guys.
That was a great.
I'm liking the look. I'm liking the feel. It definitely does feel like a season 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to ProView guys again, doing a great job.
Yeah, that reminds me. I need to change my script for the.
All right, now we're gonna start watching Big Trouble in Little China.
This is the
real show now.
Right to Big Trouble in Little China.
What are you doing, man?
Was that Michael Jordan? Did he hear us talking about it?
Yeah. Was he crying? Was he crying, Jordan?
I heard you talking about
I think he took that personally.
Yeah.
I'm down. Let's watch movies now. Let's just
Jordan memes. Unreal show.
That's gonna be the next one.
Yeah, wrestling memes. There's so many wrestling memes out there.
Shout out r/squared circle. We love you guys.
We love y'all, man.
That's right.
r/wrestling too.
Wrestling.
Oh man, those guys.
Oh yeah, that's our that's season 2, episode 1. I think episode 2 is a big trouble in the 505. That is
what?
Oh, Fonzie with the Bond Mo at the very end.
Good form.
That is Fonzie. Fonzie is big trouble in the 505.
That he most certainly is.
Actually, big trouble in the world. Big Fonzie, man. I love you. You're so dope. One of my favorite. I was telling Gabe earlier, like one of my favorite things when I get up and I'm like just going through.
First thing.
first thing is to go through Facebook, like, what's Fonzie saying today?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
It sets my groove for the day, man.
For all of our fans out there, make sure to give Fonzie LaFleur a follow on Facebook, because he
And
has
Mr.
some
Happy,
premium content. Mr.
Fonzie,
Happy.
Mr. Happy, they got some beautiful gold nuggets for you. Duke City Warriors, they're give them some love. You know, I'm telling you, man, our people, loves the people.
Yeah, no, Duke City Warriors, like, it's anytime you can get somebody that is so, invested and loves your product so much like this. And also, this is promotion for all of us as well. So we definitely appreciate you here at DCC Dub.
We do.
And so, as we wrap this up, Asale, what do you have going on? Coming up?
This Friday, I know that we have the thing of the Explorer, but unfortunately, I won't be there. I'm putting together a little fundraiser event for. It's been a tough year for a lot of the film workers because of the strike. So,
Right.
even though the world's starting to open up now, not everyone's working yet. So we created this emergency film fund, and we're doing a fundraiser at Revel this Friday. So I'll be there. But I'm really looking forward to our show with the 30th Countdown to Chaos at the Historic El Rey. This is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
What's going to happen there? We don't know, because it's going to be chaotic. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if you folks wanted a taste of the chaos that's going to be ensuing on December 30th, just watch this episode of Real Show again.
Yeah. Literally. It's organized chaos.
Oh, yeah. Fernando, what about you?
Well, I actually will be at the show that we're going to be doing for the Teen Night Extravaganza at Explora. So if you want to see me up close and tell me what you think about my interview segments in person, I'll be there, and with the very thickest of skin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, same. If you want to tell me I suck at guitar, I'll be playing guitar at Explora December 15th for the Wild Winter Extravaganza, I think it's called. It's over at I think they call it X Studio at Explora. And come on out. It's a free event. You can sign up. I think you sign up to get there's like online tickets. December 15th. If you go to Explora's website, follow them on Instagram. It's Explora, EXPLORANM at Instagram. And Freebird.
And it's a quick thing before we finish. Because I'm gonna be there on Friday. Anyone who's watching this, when you see Fred, give him a big old hug with eye contact and tell him Sally sent me. Do that for me, please, on Friday. Big hug, full eye contact, and tell him Sally sent me, so that he can feel the love for me.
Oh, hey, man, hi! Shout out Fonzie LaFleur.
Thank you, Fonzie. Yeah, actually, so I'm drummerless for Explore Night, so I will be. I think I'm bringing kiss him too. It says Fonzie.
I give Fred's
I think
kiss
only Fonzie could get away with that.
Yeah, I think Fonzie could do that. Yeah, Fonzie, give him a big wet one. Just whisper.
Yeah, you're gonna need a step ladder.
That's from Sally.
Nose to nose, says Mr. Happy.
Give him a hongi, give him an Eskimo kiss, give him all that stuff. He's gonna love all that. But just don't forget, give him the thing. Sally sent me, or that's from Sally. Just tell him that.
You guys you do realize I'm not going to be very good doing the real show by myself after you get fired, right?
You
get fired and you're not working that day.
Yeah, you get fired on your day off.
Yep. To quote Kevin Nash, can I fire you? If I can fire you, you're fired.
Yeah.
This is my last broadcast with y'all. This is great.
It's been great. But December 15th, Wild Winter Extravaganza at Explora, New Mexico. We'll be there. I think they got us playing like a couple hours or so. So I'm going to be pulling everything I got out of my hat.
Freebird.
Yeah,
Freebird.
That's 16 minutes right there. It's
for the next 20 minutes.
1/8 of the time.
Just going to be playing Freebird 8 times.
Don't forget DCCWtickets.com, December 30th at the Historic El Rey Theater. I'm not sure we have many seats left because I know there's going to be less seats than we've ever
Yes.
had because we have to make room for
Backing
all the
up.
people that want to stand. So
Yeah.
if you get there early enough, you can see Man High play, and also you can stand around one of those tables, and you know, you and your party can get those premium GA tickets and have a nice high top table that you can stand around and have your drinks on, and you know all those things. Also, yeah, me and Tony, Turbo Tony, are developing a show called Gambino Goes Turbo, and I'm gonna stop being such a fat ass, dude. And that's kind of the goal here. So we're gonna kind of dispel like any wives' tales regarding diets and working out and such. And Tony's gonna get me back to health in the healthiest way.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, we'll have a little preview of that dropping soon. I'm pretty excited to start, and pretty not excited to let you all see me with my shirt off. So
Can't wait.
you can see what my wife has to put up with.
Praying for you, Sam.
She's out there. I'm glad she doesn't watch these things. She'd be like, oh.
just comes halfway down the stairs with a disapproving look on her face.
Yeah.
Just
She's
right,
like,
right behind you. Yeah, those stairs, just like walking down.
Yeah. Yeah, when I take my shirt off, she's like, again. Yeah.
At least yours doesn't look like a sad face when you take your shirt off. My thing just looks like just looks sad. So I gotta work on that. I gotta give myself a boob lift. Damn.
On that note, for Solly Taylor, Fernando Gonzalez, Gabe Gambino, thank you for tuning in. As Fred Slow would say, GG. Thank you guys.
See ya.